Hey guys, I wanted to sit down again because it's been 4 days since I posted my last video, and I know I haven't replied to a lot of you guys, and I just kind of wanted to sit and explain. And I know before, because I've already read some of your guys' comments, that I don't need to explain myself and I don't owe it to you guys, and I understand that, but this is just as much for me as it is for you guys. I think it is really important to have communication. Obviously, you guys were left in the dark, and I feel like not having communication makes my mind race. I just want us to all be on the same page, because at the end of the day, this is still a relationship. It's a relationship between me and my viewers, and I'm sorry if this video, it's going to be scattered. Like, I already know it's going to be scattered because that video was really hard to post, and opening up like that was really hard to do. That's why I avoided it for so long. And I just want to thank you guys for all of the support and all of the messages. I did not think that I would get that amount of love and support. I don't know what that noise is. By the way, guys, I am in my car. I personally, and I'm sure you guys understand, don't want to expose exactly like where I am at the moment. I know you guys understand that. I just kind of want to let you guys know that no, I don't plan on making every single video inside a car, but I do plan on doing that until I feel safe. And like, we'll get to that like at a future date. Like, it doesn't need to be talked about right now, but just explaining that is why I'm in a car. Anyway, I want to thank you guys so much. Like, those messages mean so much to me, and I want to sit down and reply to every single one of them, but taking this break has made me realize that I can't fill other people's cup up unless my cup is filled up first. I have just learned to value my mental health, and I just want you guys to know, like, every single time I disappear, if I am not being as active, it is because I need to take care of us first before I'm able to take care of you guys. That doesn't mean that I don't want to take care of you guys and be there for you, because that is where my head is at and that is what I want to do. I just want to let you guys know that whenever I take a break, it is because getting into social media, like, you could get sucked in, and you guys all know this. I know that so many influencers, so many people just in general that are on social media, it doesn't matter how many followers you have or whatever, like, social media gets you sucked in, and I don't want to get to that point again. I can admit that I have been there before. You guys have seen that. I know I don't have to explain that, but I just wanted to sit down and communicate that to you guys, and that's why I'm like making a whole video of just thank you. Like, thank you so much. And I do still plan on replying to as many people as possible. I just need to go at my own pace. I also just wanted to sit down and kind of communicate like where I see my channel going, because I just don't want there to be an expectation of like, oh, she's gonna spill the tea, like I'm not. I personally feel like this break has really made me realize my passion in life. I want to help as many of you guys out there, and I just don't think that sitting here and getting into like the details is actually going to help as much as it would do damage to obviously the people involved, damage to myself, damage to my kids. I have a great support system of friends that I could vent to, and that's just I've learned that there does kind of need to be a line of privacy with social media, especially when there's kids involved. And I know I was receiving like comments just concerned about the situation. It all came from love, and I appreciate that so much. I also just want there to be no confusion or just, I don't know, like expectations of like, we're gonna get the tea eventually. Like, no, when I say that I want my voice to be in the community and I want to help in a way that's gonna benefit everybody involved and like give advice, just do it in a more genuine way. If I'm being honest, even though it is my story to share, I'm not bashing anybody that has done that, because it is, at the end of the day, it's their story to share. I just know that with my specific situation, sharing my story in that manner wouldn't help me, it wouldn't help my kids, and it wouldn't help anybody involved or you guys at all. There's just a different way to go about it, and I do plan on doing it that way whenever I am ready. It is such a heavy topic, and now something I am so passionate about. I just don't want to guide anybody in the wrong path in that situation, because it is such a big thing. So I do want to make sure before I make a video like that, which again, I don't know when that will be, I want it approved by like a licensed therapist, just to make sure that I'm not giving anybody wrong advice. And that's like another lesson that I think I have learned since this break, of how I want to like redo my channel. I understand now influencing people. I can see that now that I have stepped away and educated myself more, and so that's why I really want to rebrand my channel, is because the content that I made before, it's not that like I don't stand by it, it's a part of my life, a part of like the chapters in my book, but I have grown from that. And I'm not saying I'm fully evolved and I'm perfect now, but I've definitely changed from the person that you guys once knew for the better, and I would hope that I continue on this path. I'm not all-knowing or anything, but I'm just glad that I could look back on those videos and confidently say that I'm not the same person that I was. That person was hurt and going through things, and that's okay. It's not something that I necessarily regret. I just want to move forward in my life. And since this break, spirituality has really found me, and it has filled me up in so many ways and changed me in so many ways, and I'm just so thankful for that and so grateful for that. And I just try to look at every situation, no matter how terrible and not okay it was, because your feelings are valid, and what I went through was not okay, and it is okay to not be okay. I'm just glad that I was able to find a positive in that and just find my passion. Like, I don't want to cry, and like, crying's okay. Let's just also say that crying's okay. I just know that when I get like in that mode, I just feel like I'll be like way more jumbled. So I'm trying to kind of keep my composure right now, so I'm sorry if my voice is like cracky and like more nasally than normal. But without the experiences that I have gone through in my life, I wouldn't be where I am today, and I'm proud of where I am today, and I just want to be the person that I needed during that time. And I don't know, it just makes me so thankful, because like, I do have a platform, and I just want to use that for the right reasons, and I just want to be the person that I needed during that time for every single one of you. But again, going back to what I was saying earlier, is I know not to spread myself too thin, and I know that I can't fill up your guys' cup without filling up mine first. And I know that you guys will understand that, given all of the comments and love that I have received. Like, I already know. And so I just wanted to sit down and kind of like have this conversation. Where I see my channel moving is just, I just don't want to put out content just for content, just because this is my career. I feel like that's kind of where I lose my passion. You get so sucked in, and it's just so easy to do that. And I just don't want to post anything that you guys cannot at least take something from it. And yes, that still includes entertainment, because people out there that are going through something, or even if you're not going through something, a break from life is still helping. So this doesn't mean I'm not going to have, you know, entertainment out there for you guys, or just like vlogs, or just like normal stuff that you guys are used to seeing. That is still going to be very apparent on my channel. I just also want to put out so much more that people could benefit from. I plan on doing so many spiritual videos. I cannot wait to talk about my spiritual journey and just little tidbits about that. So definitely expect more from that aspect of things. And mental health is a huge one for me. I could go on and on about this topic. I think that our society just doesn't take mental health seriously, and it just creates so much more problems that people suffer from. And so, not that I'm an expert in it at all, but you learn from experience, and I could at least talk about my experiences, again, not by spilling the tea, but just in different ways. It's actually, fun fact, guys, I want to go back to school for it, and I want to pursue an education in psychology. I just have never, I don't know, I'm so excited and proud of myself. Like, I never really actually saw myself going back to school. I feel like I was like, yeah, I want to go back to school, but like for other people. Like, it was always for like other reasons, and this is for me. I do think that I've discovered my purpose in life through a lot of the situations that I've been involved in. I just can't wait. So I will keep you guys updated on that. I'm just tired of complaining how society treats things, and I just want to put action into it and be part of the change. And as silly as what it sounds, like, this still is a platform. I still get to speak to so many of you guys, and even just a little bit goes a long way. I am ready to get back into YouTube. I took such a long break, but again, I just want you guys to be aware that there are going to be periods where I'm going to have to withdraw, because it is real life, and I wish that I could just go. I just don't want to promise you guys a bunch of like content, bam, but there very well could be. Like, I don't know. I'm just letting you guys know that I don't know. That doesn't make sense, but you guys get the picture. You guys get it. I feel like I'm repeating myself now. I also want to do an update video. Obviously, I've been gone and my life has still been moving along, but just in the dark, so there's so much that I need to update on. And I know I said that like way long ago. Well, I didn't even update you guys way long ago from the things that I was talking about when I was still kind of somewhat doing YouTube. You could kind of just tell I was doing it half-ass, and obviously because of other things that you guys didn't know about, but just expect, I guess, a lot of announcements. Some of the things even have been filmed kind of like before, and I just wasn't ready to go back out. So some of them are not old, they're still announcement videos and stuff, but you'll be able to tell that they're in my old location, and so you'll see, you guys will see. And I think that one's gonna go out really soon, because that's something that also just kind of needs to be talked about more, and I'm just so excited. I feel like I've finally been able to somewhat take a breath of fresh air. Obviously, coming out about all of this gives me anxiety and brings me right back down to the place, but it's just kind of like a moment of, I feel like I've finally taken my power back with a little bit, like a little sprinkle of anxiety, but like much better than like not, you know what I mean? Like, it's improvement, and that's something to celebrate. I'll probably post something on my Instagram, like one of those little boxes, because I still don't have comments on my YouTube. I'm gonna try to get into that and message them, because I'm not solely based off of like mom content. I don't know why I still don't have comments. If you guys want to talk to me though, head over to my Instagram. I do plan on doing like a little bubble thing in my like stories, so that way you guys could send in questions. I can't promise that all of the questions are going to be answered. You guys obviously know that. I just value privacy a lot more now, and I think I understand the value of privacy and the fact that I don't have to show everything. And I mean, like, obviously I wasn't showing everything, you guys can get that, but I was showing a lot more than I think what I'm comfortable with now. You grow and you learn from your mistakes, and so I just don't want you guys to feel like I'm avoiding things or avoiding questions. There are things that like I just am not going to talk about, or legally can't talk about, or maybe I just don't want to talk about that either, because that's valid too. I've just learned like the value of myself more during this time period, but I'm seeing light at the end of the tunnel, and thank you guys. Like, I love you guys so much. And I know every influencer in the world says that, and I feel like not everybody takes that literally. I want you guys to take that literally. Like, you guys have helped me so much, and I just want to do that in return for you guys. So yeah, I will see you guys maybe tomorrow, maybe the next time. I don't know, we'll see. But regardless, I'll see you next time. Bye.